Hooty hoo, hooty hoo, hooty hoo, hooty hoo. Y'all ready for this? Hey, what's happening? Come one, come y'all. Come one, come y'all. This is the bakery in Bamboo Plaza, right near the Himalayas. It's beautiful, beautiful. It's real late. It's like it's in the middle of the night right now. It's in the AM, like early in the AM, like around 1, 2, 3. I ain't gonna tell you the exact time, but that's what's going on around here. Yeah, because I had woke up, and I'm like, I know I'm about to be up for at least probably another hour, hoogling and hoggling, perusing on the internet and shit. So it's a few videos that I'm gonna do for Valentine's Day and just period because my schedule been a little whoop lately. So we gonna do this now. We gonna do this now. Can y'all hear me? I'm gonna see if y'all can hear me. I don't wanna wake anybody up. I don't wanna wake anybody up. So we gonna have to keep it at a low key. We gonna keep it at an even tone. We gonna keep it okay, y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me. We gonna keep it at a real even tone. We gonna keep it real kinda sexy how they do it on the what's them Sunday night radio shows. I remember because I like Shark Tank. So with somebody on there pitching a radio show, which that's very interesting, And then he had Brian McKnight come out with him, the guy who wanted to pitch the show. So Brian McKnight kept saying, Sunday night slow jam. It's going on. They didn't get no goddamn motherfucking deal. But look, what we gonna do? Get a we gonna every. This is the bakery right here, okay? So at the bakery, let me slow this thing on down a little bit. I already told y'all what's going on, so we can just go ahead and get into it. Now, this is a Valentine's Day special here from the bakery, presented to you by the bakery of Bamboo Plaza, uh, uh, right near the Himalayas, right at the foot of the Himalayan mountains. And so, what you're gonna want to do is kick back, relax. Maybe you might want to jot some of this down. I don't know. But what we're going to do is get into 20 ways. What we're going to do is get into 20 ways to spice up your relationship. We're going to do that for Valentine's Day. That's my gift. That's a gift from me to you and the people that you love. This is a romantic relationship that we're talking about here. But some of these can probably be used in other relationships as well, possibly with children, siblings, elders. If you're hoping to stimulate those relationships, put a little bit of yeast on them, because it's the bakery. So put a little bit of yeast, add some flavor to them, and get it going like that. And so what we're gonna do is I'm finna hurry up and do this so I can lay that down and stuff. We're gonna do some digital fortune cookies first. Since this is the bakery, we'll go ahead and get into our digital fortune cookies. By the we gonna this weekend. I'm gonna give y'all a tour of each. We're going ahead and stopping by each shop. We're gonna get a peek of each shop. This is the bakery. We got the flower shop, candy house, which ain't exactly in the strip mall. You got to go out of our parking lot, across the driveway, 2 houses down, and knock on that side door. That's the candy house. If you know, you know. It's in the neighborhood. If you know, you know. And so it's that. Um, the bistro, the boutique. That's IG. That's on the Instagram, the IG page. Touch Bamboo MF underscore fashions. That's matching family fashions. And that's how you go. Touch Bamboo, period. And then it's Bio Bamboo the Lab. That's where you get your customized recipe. You call me now for your free reading. And then it's the karaoke and wing bar. Everything goes according to plan. I'm having some stuff up for the karaoke and wing bar if I can do this thing. We gotta see. I got a lot to do. I got a lot to do. And as far as the venue, I only have a short amount of time that the venue is going to be available. So I have to make sure it's going to be, I can get the right people in there to make it look the way I need it to look in order to, to make sure you have the proper experience at the karaoke and wing bar. Now, this is your urban horoscope experience. Normally, at the bakery, that's what you would get. But what you're getting today is a Valentine's Day special. Okay, we got a pink buzzer button here, but just in case not, it might get a little risque today. It's prone to get a little bit more risque just because Valentine's Day is about love in general, but it tends to focus on romantic relationships. And here at the bakery, relationships and the familial units, family units are important here at the bakery because strong communities are built on solid family units. And so that's why we emphasize relationships here at the bakery. And you'll see that if you go back to some of my previous broadcasts, you will see that. And we haven't been doing that lately. We've been sticking to the main point of why we come. We ain't been dibbling dabbling in that other side stuff. But once my schedule settle down a little bit, we gonna do all that. It's gonna get real exciting around here. It already is. If you're paying attention, if your mind is working the way it's supposed to, you're very excited right now about what's about to go on and about how it's all going down at this very moment. So imagine what you're looking forward to of it all. The kinetic energy is already given because there's kinetic energy and there's potential energy. We sitting on this kinetic energy and you already feeling like you high already just under the sound of my voice. It makes you high. Don't ask me why. I can't explain it to you. You know, you got to think fast but be slow to keep up with some of this shit. That's all I can tell you. Now this is your I can tell you the ingredients, but I can't sell you the sauce. Now, what I have for you right here, boom, 20 ways, what it say? 20 unique ways to spice up a relationship. Now, you can find this at astroglide.com. Now, when I found uh, this here, this article, I would say astroglide.com. And this is kind of like astrology a little bit. Really, is just I read the horoscopes and tell y'all what I think they mean. I don't know a lot about astrology. I'm gonna tell y'all what I really think about horoscopes one time. How I really think they work. The stars, yeah, okay, the stars. I feel like the moon and the sun and the ocean and the energy that it pulls and the time of year and the environment and the experience when you're born has more to do with boop and boop. But we'll get into that another time. I ain't gonna tell you why. I'll tell you why when we get into it the next time we get into it, I'll tell you why. But astroglide.com, I said, okay, cool, astro. That's kind of like horoscopes, urban horoscopes, whoop and whoop. That makes sense. So where I was at, and I tried to pull this website up using their Wi-Fi, right? Probably like the public library. And then could have been Starbucks or something. They wouldn't allow me to pull up probably Walmart. I'll be using their Wi-Fi sometimes. This website. So I'm like, why can't I pull this up so I can cover this? Because what I wanted to do was dive. I wanted to do a dive deep. I wanted to dive deep, do a deep dive into each one of these 20 different suggestions that they have here. So I started off, I think we might have got the first one or two done, maybe the first three, I don't know. Maybe they're just the first one, I don't know. But what happened was they wouldn't let me open up this website. I said, why can't I open it up? Whole time, Astroglide is about duh. Go look and see. I really ain't even really all the way looked. I hope you don't see no. I'm not recommending this. I'm just telling you that I was shocked because I didn't know this was what was going. Nothing that is going on over here is something that what I recommend because I didn't even really get that deep off up into what they got going on. I just noticed. I said, well, how come us is not allowed here? I said, let me go look and see what the fuck is I'm logging into. That's what you always got to know what's the cite your sources and know what the, you know, this is the primary source. There's no, it's no other way for me to get to this particular article. And even if there is, did they steal it from them? And I shouldn't even be going over there looking at it because they stole it from them. Not that that ain't none of my business. Not the, but I'm just saying. Well, I didn't. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. This gonna be like some edibles rack type shit. This would be something that this is something that we talked about in the edibles rack. 20 unique ways to spice up your relationship. Because y'all know once we talk about the horoscope, we do the digital fortune cookies, which we gonna do that right now because we in the bakery, so we gotta do that. And then we do the horoscopes. That's our croissants. That's some of the lightweight when I translate the horoscopes for us because I don't want you making no life decisions off the shit I be saying, because you never know. You never know. That's our buzzer button for today's Valentine's Day special. We might keep it around. We'll see. We'll see how well it meshes with the vibe, the mood, the aura, the environment here. So, what the hell was I? I don't forgot. Some little lightweight, little croissants, some little lightweight. You take it with you. And then we will stop by the edibles rack and exchange information because since it got me through, I want to share it with you. And if it got you by, maybe I can give it a try. So this is kind of like a really big edibles rack right now. Boom and a boom. And so and then after that, we crack our real fortune cookies. And sometimes, well, every time we get the zodiac signs get they fortune cookie that we crack. I don't know what it's gonna say. We crack it live on air. Boom, it's a message from the universe. And I try not to translate the fortune cookie. Sometimes I get a little excited because they take it there, and especially when we do the celebrity fortune cookies. And it directly relates to what they got going on. It correlates with currently what the fuck is whooping and whooping in their life. What's happening in? Oh no, that gets me excited. And really, like 98% of the time, is accurate to what they like. Not sometimes is very on point as far as what the celebrities got going on. But the celebrity get a first kick for some recognition, a toast, or some encouragement. Usually, it's some encouragement because what them celebrities be trending because they got some nonsense going on. So we'll see what the universe has to say about that. Sometimes the universe will, it'll be a message low key to hold them accountable. It won't be nothing nice and cute and sweet. Yeah, I know I try to keep it sweet over here at the bakery. Everything we do over here is sweet. How can it not be? How can you sit over here at this bakery? You can smell all these cupcakes and cookies and shit. You don't come in here with sour. You got to be sweet around here. We keep it sweet over here in this bakery. And then also our for the celebrities, it's for some recognition, some encouragement, a toast, and then we are newly introduced Bell Money Fortune cookie. So stick around, and then that's what we do at the bakery normally, but this is a special. Just talk about 20 unique ways to spice up a relationship. I might read what they say. I might just read through them. We'll see. But yeah, and then like I said, over this weekend, we gonna stop by each shop in the Bamboo Plaza strip mall. We started at the bakery. I just told y'all what goes on at the bakery: digital fortune cookies, horoscopes, edibles rack, real fortune cookies. That's what goes on over here at the bakery. But we keep it sweet. And then I'll tell y'all what Flower Shop is about, how that's gonna be set up, what we're gonna be doing over at Candy House, what you can expect there, what's gonna be happening at the bistro, uh, why you would stop by karaoke and wing bar, the bio bamboo, the lab, call me now via free reading. That's where you pick up your personalized recipe. There's recipes for life that we have here at the bakery for you. And then it's the boutique. And you could go see what's going on at the boutique on the Instagram. IG page, touch bamboo MF underscore fashions. That's Matching Family Fashions. Okay. I got stuff to do in the morning, so come on, we got to go. Y'all ready? We're gonna do the digital fortune cookies real quick since we in the bakery. I don't like to come to the bakery without doing the digital fortune cookies. So let's do that. Let's do that. And then we'll go ahead and get into what is it? We'll go ahead and get into 20 unique ways to spice up your relationship. All right, so let's start with it's Aquarius season. So we're gonna start with Aquarius. Rest is a good thing, but boredom is its brother. Okay, I like that. Pisces. Your fortune is as sweet as a cookie. Okay. Aries. Present your best ideas today to an eager and welcoming audience. All right. Taurus. When you look down, all you see is dirt. So keep looking up. Okay. Gemini. A metaphor could save your life. Yeah, Geminis be needing metaphors. That's the way they mind work. Cancer. Acting is not lying. It is finding someone hiding inside you and letting that person run free. Okay. Leo. You are not illiterate. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with your ass. Virgo, it's in another language. It looks like an Asian, Chinese, Mandarin. You don't know. And do y'all know them people? That language, not them people. That language written does not repeat. Each symbol is a different word. Like how we have only 26 letters, we mix them up all different ways to make us all different kind of words. For them, each word is a symbol. Ain't that wild? Now, if you pay attention and get into it and enough, there are like how we have a root words. There are like root symbols, and it stems from this, and it's going to be that. And they just add this to make it that. They add this to make it that. But still, in the name of Bud, sheesh. Can you imagine a different symbol for each word? Now, what is that? Who was that? Virgo? It may be those who do most, dream most. Libra, you have a quiet and um, unobtrusive nature. That's true. They don't like intrude. They're not abrasive in the way that they exist on the planet. Scorpio, that's not always a good thing. Um, do not upset the penguin today. I have to Google that and see what that's talking about. Sagittarius, it takes more than a good memory to have good memories. I like that. And Capricorn, tomorrow take a moment to do something just for yourself. All right, who do? Now I hope you got your notebook out, man. I hope you got your notebook out and wrote those down. If you know what's good for you, that's the fuck you did. Now, what we finna do, we'll wrote down at least what you feel like applied to you, what was actually said for your zodiac sign in particular, because these messages are for nobody particular, but somebody specific. You know what I'm saying? And so, yours might, maybe you didn't even connect with yours as much as you connected with somebody else's. Jot that down. Feel free to do that. Don't feel like I know when I read my horse, when I go to check horoscopes before, I started doing this, I'm only gonna read mine. I don't need to read nobody else's for what? Because just for me, um I don't want to. I don't want to feel like I know what somebody else got going on. I know about their energy because I read their horoscope for the day. No, I want to let my spirit and read the room and let my gut and my intuition and my energy and my spirit decide on what your vibe is that day, not what somebody wrote down on the horoscope that whoever wrote it up in the newspaper or in that magazine or on that website. Because like I told y'all, I get a signal from the universe, and so from what I can ascertain, I decipher the horoscopes for us all. It's God speaks, the universe moves, and the ancestors guide. So that's what we're doing. So let's go ahead and do the 20 unique ways to spice up a relationship. One. Now this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get into it, and it's about that time. Kick back, relax. We have arrived. And it's time. It is time. And the time has come. So let's go. How to spice up a relationship. One, create sexy secrets together. You and your friends may share inside jokes that foster a unique connection. But if you and your lover do that, it's going to heighten your sexual chemistry. Slip away at a dinner party for a heavy makeout session, or try something risky to boost adrenaline, like sneaking into a park after hours. When you break the rules together, within reason, the shared adrenaline boost helps to rekindle the feelings associated with limerence. Limerence is one of the things that you experience when you first meet. We talked about this before in one of the previous we got into it. Remember how I told y'all we broke these, we was gonna break these down, get into each one individually, all 20. So maybe in the edibles rack, we talked about what's the chemistry that happens when you during those first phases when you first falling in love with somebody, and limerence is the name of one of those phases. And so if you tap into your naughty side by sharing dirty little secrets, it's going to keep the relationship exciting. So, two, admire others together. If you want to know how to spice up a relationship, don't want to spend a lot of time or money, this is take a great tip to start with. If you express your attraction and admiration for other men and women, that's normal and healthy. Many couples find that opening up about their natural feelings not only enlivens their attraction to one another, but it also deepens their connection. Three, retell the story of your first date. How you meet for the first time. Where did you go? How did you feel? Recall the feelings of excitement and anticipation you experienced when you first met. Chances are, if you can bring yourself back to that same place, your bedroom might get a little more active. Four, cook something extravagant. Falling into a boring routine is one surefire way to fall out of lust with your partner. It's all too common for couples to begin eating at the same restaurants, ordering the same takeout, and cooking the same romantic, quote unquote, meals over and over. So shake that stuff up. Five, make a public declaration of your love. Sometimes bring your relationship out into the open and spice things up. Try sending flowers to your partner's office or simply embrace them in public. Six, daydream and make plans for winning the lottery. When you first meet, you spend time dreaming of the future and creating often unrealistic plans. When y'all first met, that shit wasn't even realistic. Y'all was just talking about y'all gonna do this and that. Maybe it was, who knows? Tapping into shared fantasies offers a temporary sense of escapism and can boost dopamine levels. Seven, sleep on the other side of the bed. This is just one example of how you can break your routine to reduce predictability and reawaken your partner's interest. Eight, change one thing in your bedroom every month. Sex in a hotel alone, babe. while on vacation is often hotter and more frequent than in your home. So recreate that getaway atmosphere in your bedroom to jumpstart your sex life. Add new pillows, change the color of your light bulbs, rearrange the furniture, update your sheets, leave your toys out, or add hotel touches. For example, chocolates on the pillow or an ice bucket with champagne to break the visual monotony of your home base. Mm. 9, say thank you every morning. Practicing gratitude is associated with improved health, happiness, and longevity. But in relationships, it also improves intimacy and causes surges in attraction. Try waking up with a thank you every morning for the next week. Okay, 10, dress up during downtime. Remember when you first started dating, how you make an extra effort to look nice every time you hung out? As time went on, you got more comfortable with each other, and so did your clothes. And that's a great thing. But the occasional wardrobe change is a simple way to rekindle some excitement. Okay, put a little makeup on, a little hairstyle or something, a little cologne or a fresh shave. Look sharp and excite some new sparks. 11, hire a housekeeper. Many couples are too anxious to spend quality time together. Even when the workday is over, there's plenty of housework. And so, you can't justify going out because you feel guilty. But so maybe if you get a housekeeper, maybe like once a year, once a month, a couple once a season, what summer, spring, winter, fall. Um, y'all can enjoy each other's company and do that. Number 12, surprise one another with schedule changes. Part of the excitement that you experienced in the beginning was related to the unpredictability of your love interest. But as you build a life together, a certain degree of predictability is both inherent and functional. You can't, however, overdo the predictability and shit. So spice it up. This girl, get comfortable. We about to do something you never done before. Get comfortable in unpredictability. Because when I say I get comfortable, I'm like, how can I be, But you can be comfortable being unpredictable, right? We about to do something, tonight we getting unpredictable. Show up for lunch unannounced, come home early, schedule a late start, cancel plans to create openings for a long time, or skip the gym unexpectedly so you can have a spontaneous. It ain't gonna hurt your ass. That's called disposable time. Just like there's these people got disposable income, that's disposable time. Then you choose what you want to do with it. Okay, it's not free. You still have to pay attention. But you be intentional with your time and you're not wasting it. You, it ain't gonna hurt you to spend time with the person you love as opposed to going to the gym. How important is relationship to you? You know, is you hurting your relationship day by day? It's hurting your relationship day by day. One day your relationship can end. One day you ain't gonna just stop going to the gym, is you? No, your ass still gonna go. You can always still go. It's always up to you. So damn, what number was we on? This thing done hoovered and hoggled and clicked out. What did I click on? Now, if you do this unannounced thing and show up, have your camera out just in case it's some nah. I mean, if it's gonna crack off, you might as well have it on tape. Why not? Nah, but these people's feelings are serious, and things like that. Don't play with your feelings or nobody else's. 13, sweat together. Try a partnered yoga routine or a free at-home workout from fitnessblender.com, a site run by a husband and wife personal training team. Fitness Blender. Yeah, they sound, never mind. Uh we gonna see if we can find that. Sound a little bland. It sound like it ain't got no flavor. No, doesn't sound very savory. So we gonna see. I'm gonna see if I could if it comes to me again when this come back up. Because we're gonna do a deep dive into each one of these. Eventually, that's what I want to do. When it come back up, We're gonna see if we can find one that's got a little bit more ingredients in the recipe, something we can really marinate on. Some see, I ain't even seen what that's talking about. Now I'm assuming. I'm really assuming. And now you know when you assume you make an ass out of you and me. Fitnessblender.com. It sounded a little bland. We're gonna see if we come up with the right one. 14. Go to a haunted house, shooting range, or amusement park. When your adrenaline gets pumping, especially with your partner, you're going to probably want to spend that energy. Just try to make it home first. 15. Spend that energy on what? Have a nerve gunfight. Sometimes an argument can open the lines of communication and lead to a stronger bond. But that's not the fight we're talking about here, not that kind of fight. This requires a little planning while your partner is at work. Buy a pair of water guns, some water balloons, or a few choice Nerf weapons and leave a note outside your partner with your partner's arsenal. Let them know you're waiting inside or in the backyard and you're challenging them to a battle. Then let the games begin. This is a fun surprise to come home to after a stressful day at the office, and it'll make you both feel like little kids again. 16. Volunteer together. If you, if you've been wondering how to spice up your relationship, a day at the soup kitchen may not have crossed your mind. Here's why it should. Attraction isn't just about how great your partner's butt looks in jeans. It's a multifaceted thing. That is true. Because how I fell for a nigga is I seen how he was helping other people. Me and him was kicking it on his lunch break, and it was an older lady and a younger girl, a child, like a kid, and she had a barbecue grill, and she was trying to drag it across that Brookside Park over by the Rose Bowl because I'm from Pasadena, that's why. And so he ran and helped him with the barbecue grill, and so that made me like him even more. I said, "Oh yeah, me and this can go together." I'm up here with him on his lunch break and shit. Don't fall for that. Don't let that be. I mean, well, yeah. That's a good ass trait. That's a good ass trait. But let me not say don't fall for that. Let me just tell y'all what happened to me because I like to keep it sweet over here at the bakery, and I don't want y'all making no life decisions based off of based on what I'm talking about. You marinate on the shit. You figure you know how long you need to marinate on the shit. Do you need to put it on 350? Do you need to deep fry it? I don't know. Maybe you just need to saute it a little bit. What I'm saying is, he and I, it didn't, and I wasn't perfect. I won't put it all on him, but it's mostly his fault because I'm the bomb, and I really wanted shit to work. And regardless of how my personality and his personality probably didn't mesh, I always did my part and played my motherfucking role. I always did that. So I feel like it's mostly his fault, bitch. Volunteer together. This is number 16. It's a multifaceted thing, attraction is. And hopefully one of the things that made you fall for them was that they was a good person. Over the months and the years, you may have lost some of the appreciation you felt for them when they go out of their way to help you and others. But making a difference together through volunteering can remind you of why you fell for them. Y'all can volunteer at a lot of places. Okay, you can work at a funnel cake stand at your church, a local food bank, hot dogs, walk the dogs, and all kind of stuff. Go down into the Humane Society and find out that they need some help. Go down into the hospital. Go down there to the see what's going on. Number 17. Okay, these are the last three, and it changed it up. It said daring ways to spice up your relationship. The last few said what it got into creative ways started from number 12 to 16, and then it was everyday ways was from 5 to 12. So now we getting into well, I organize this a little better. Once I get to doing this, y'all know I've been doing this for a couple of months. Before I got started, I wish I would have got a little bit more into it. But what I be doing is looking at the time, saying, "Dang, I done already ran my mouth too long," and for this video to be not that long, I didn't want it to be that long, so then I jump right into what I want to do. But I like to give things a proper introduction and lay the foundation. You know what I'm saying? Say like I said earlier, this is not just 20 different ways. It's not just about romance. It's other people in your life that you might want to spice up the relationship. Spice don't necessarily mean sexual. It just means you want the relationship to put some yeast on it and grow and expand. Spices make things expand, like because it makes your taste buds expand. Spices and herbs and your thought processes, things like that. Now, these last three daring ways to spice up your relationship. 17, do something naked together. When you slip away to the lake to skinny dip, whether you slip away to the lake to skinny dip or simply share your clothes in the kitchen while preserving fruits on the weekend, the nerves and exhilaration associated with being nude in a vulnerable situation can create a renewed thrill. 18, hit the road. Vacations are supposed to be fun and exciting, but as they get older, many couples overplan their holidays and end up following an itinerary or camping out on the same stretch of sand each year. It's still enjoyable, but it don't excite the same flames of passion. So an impromptu road trip gonna spice the shit up. Book you a little Airbnb. What y'all think about Airbnbs? I remember when Airbnb was on Shark Tank before they even was an household name, because it's a household name now. Shout out to Airbnb for doing their thing, because they, like I said, they started off on Shark Tank, and I like that's my show. That's my show, because it's they start from the bottom. The people, they start however they start. Some people don't start from the bottom. Now they here with nothing, selling everything they have to start them a business, getting put out, being hungry to get their business off the ground. Some people just had a silver spoon in their mouth and they already had enough money. They had angel investors and they ended up with $500,000 to get their shit off the ground. It started. Everybody starts somewhere, so that's not what. But um, it's just something about somebody that been on Shark Tank where it just make me feel some kind of pride, like, because I know, sometimes people go on Shark Tank, they don't need the sharks, they don't need no help. They not starting there. Well, I got to acknowledge that. But for the people that did start there, and you heard about them and seeing how they blew up, like Ring was on Shark Tank, the Ring camera, Airbnb, Uber and Lyft was on there. It was just Uber. Was Uber? They presented it as I'm pretty sure it was on there a long time ago. It's some Scrub Daddy. It's some brands that blew up that started off on Shark Tank. Bamba been the socks, the Bamba socks. Um, okay, so yeah. So book y'all an Airbnb or rent a convertible and head for the coast if you're close enough to go to the coast. Or whatever, like whatever type of geographical region that you're in, what that area is known for, go over there and sit there and experience it and embrace it, even if it's just like the plains. Go frolic. I got this I love it's a video that I shared of a black man frolicking. He's just running through the field, rolling around in flowers and shit, just frolicking and shit. Y'all go frolic and impromptu shit right on down the road. 19, do something you're too old for. Did you used to go to a ton of punk rock concerts in your teens? Have you secretly always wanted to get a tattoo? No matter what your age is, there are probably a few activities you'd love to do, but feel a little silly doing on your own. Choose one and share it with your partner. You'll learn a lot about you, and you'll learn not to take your partner seriously. You feel a little younger, even if it's just for one night. You only gonna be alive on this, living like this, for like 100 years. Go do that shit. 20, take separate vacations. There's some truth to the saying, absence makes the heart grow fonder. So instead of vacationing together, take separate trips with your friend. That's gonna make y'all miss each other and remember all the little things that they do that you love. And schedule it. You can even schedule a night while you're away, while you gone with the people, with the girls and with the guys or whoever you be kicking it with. Maybe it's a mix. Make a plan for you and your partner. You while you there, you making a plan for y'all. Maybe you can even let your partner know while I'm here, I'm coming up with something for us. Because it's not about them, oh, I need a break from the relationship. It's about I'm trying to make me miss you. So I'm going over there to get myself worked up for you. That's what we doing here. That's what this particular, because when you come over to Bio Bamboo the Lab, boy, when you call me now for your free reading, but it's not free, it's $40. And when you get that personalized recipe from the bakery, because you pick it up at at the bakery, you leave, you get what you need at Bio Bamboo the Lab. We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about that. And so the bakery is the one who work on it. You pick it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And so what you get have different recipes for different occasions, different functions, different events, different phases of your life. And so maybe sometimes you might be taking a vacation to relax from that relationship. Maybe you might be taking a vacation because absence makes the heart grow fonder. You know what I'm saying? And so you can stay in contact with your partner. Don't make it seem like, oh, I can't be calling you, telling you I'm missing you and all this. Let your friends know this ain't about me. Oh, you on the phone too much. Don't tell me that. I came out here to miss the nigga. Huh. Don't play with me. That's what I'm here for. Calling him, telling him what's the plans, what all y'all finna do when you get back. They be talking about that on the social media. Yeah, talking about too all that stuff you was saying on the text. And then you get there and they act like they stupid shit. So it nurtures your sense of adventure, and that's going to help you reignite those powerful feelings and give you tons of new memories to share. Experiencing intimate moments, even when you're far apart, could add a new level of passion to your partnership. And that was all 20. That was all 20 right there. We might go over those again sometime, a few more months down the line because I want to lay the foundation properly, and I feel like I didn't do that. If I would have did it properly, the way I would have said it was, I would have touched on why relationships should need to be spicy a little bit, not getting too deep off into it. Why you want your relationship to be intriguing and interesting, for both of y'all, to keep y'all interested. It's kind of like paying your interest rate, right? That's what you pay when you on your money or on a loan or on something that you got. They want to know that you're still interested in what they're doing, so they charge you extra to make sure you gonna stick. Because they say, hey, if you take too long, you're gonna have more fees. Your interest rate is gonna get higher. You're gonna have to pay more if you start taking too long, acting like you're not interested in paying us back. So it started off right here. You start taking too long to pay us back, we're gonna take out. So you got to put in on that interest rate in your relationship. You know what I'm saying? And then this is a bakery. It's kind of like making sure because paying attention to your relationship, you got to pay attention, and it takes time. Paying attention is time. Is when they say time is money. It's kind of like you got to put in that effort. You can't get time back. Once time is gone, you can't get it back. Time is more important than money. More valuable than money, because you can't get time back. You get money back. You can't get time back. So you got to do that prep. You got to make sure everything gets sliced and diced, so you're using the time properly. And showing that that's what also shows that you're interested in what's happening, that you're gonna serve up a proper meal in a proper time. Steve asked, the kitchen done caught on fire down at Rachel's place. Steve Urkel in there with the fire extinguisher. And so yeah, and also what I also really wanted to reiterate was that relationships is not always romantic. Some of these can be used to enhance and spring a little bit of yeast on other important relationships in your life. Maybe your coworkers or your boss, maybe your kids or your siblings or your elders, your parents, in-laws, who knows. So I would have touched on that a little bit, because I don't like just jumping into stuff. I like for stuff to let's lay the foundation of it and then get going, and then how it was different in everyday ways, risky ways. I would have emphasized that too. But anyway, we here now and we done. So I'm glad we got it. We got through it. That's just gonna feel good knowing that I got these recipes out for everybody, for everybody under my voice. And yeah, we like to keep it sweet over here at the bakery. Until again we meet, keep it sweet. This is our Valentine's Day special. Um, 20 ways to spice up relationship. Might come with something else. Now I gotta work all day tomorrow. I don't get off till later. But if I figure out something, I'm gonna see what else I can come up with us for Valentine's Day. Cause tomorrow, so right now is Valentine's Day, like today. So we gonna be doing. It might come up again this weekend. It's a beautiful, beautiful Friday, even though the sun ain't out yet. They say once the sun go down on the last day, it's already the next day. Like it's not about, for us, we use time 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. But once the sun went down on today, it's tomorrow right now. That's what who is that? The Muslims, that's what they say. And so, yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back. Stick around until they give me. Keep it sweet. And we're gonna do this. This was your Valentine's Day special from the bakery in Bamboo Plaza, right near the Himalayas, presented to you by me. I'm your chef, Tiki Bamboo. I got recipes for life. Be you are beautiful. Know how to make a statement without making a sound. But you also got to know when to hoo. Until again we meet, keep it sweet.